where he said to get away from the spinners and the bucktails, once the water gets down below 50.
Yeah, yep.
That I agree with 100%.
And you did, you guiding, I know we're supposed to be talking about ice fishing, but no, I want to stress this too. Anybody that wants to book a trip with Doug in the fall for muskies, man, you were just killing them over there, doing well.
Yeah.
I mean, you were putting smiles on a lot of your clients' faces, and man, I was impressed.
One to two a day.
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah.
No, and I've explained this because I've had people that just call you out of the blue. Never caught one before, never fished for them before, and they think I'm going to get you in the boat and I'm going to wave the wand and it's going to happen. Well, I want to be straight up front. That's not true.
Yeah. Yep.
When you average a muskie and a half a trip, I want you to know there's some blank trips in there.
Yeah, well, yeah, there is. Yeah. Yep, there
right.
is.
So it doesn't always work. One thing I did learn, though, this year, or this fall, more than I think I've ever learned when it comes to those, is if you miss that fish in the morning, say it's 8 o'clock in the morning and you fish swung and missed, or you swung and missed,
yeah,
go back at that fish about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. You missed that fish at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, go back at that fish first thing in the morning. Make that when you hit your ABC spots, make that your A spot.
Right.
That's one thing I completely learned this fall.
Yeah, you and I were having a discussion about this a few months back, and yeah, you were telling me that, and that makes sense, because the muskies are very territorial,
Yes. Well, and this year, we've had a lot of changes this year. This year, October 1st, except for the couple walleye trips I had on the books, other than that, I took my guide business a straight 360, and we went straight muskie till December 1st when I sold the boat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then with ice, we're running multi-species. We're running pike right now. We're running some crappies right now. Not a lot, just because some of the places I want to be, I can't get at because I can't get the four-wheeler out yet.
Right.
We're not running perch yet. I wish we were. Those are my favorite fish to catch. We're running a lot of walleyes. The other day, the conversation came up, if there was only 2 fish you were going to guide through the ice, what would they be? Probably nighttime walleyes, because I just enjoy that. Out of the blue, you just see that red flag, or that red light flashing because that walleye's on there.
Mm-hmm.
And perch. And we get much busier than we are. I might switch over to that and say, hey, look, this is what I'm running for the rest of the season. But I do need good ice. So we have good ice. We have safe ice. We just don't have the ice I want yet.
And it's coming. It's got to be coming here real soon. So I hope so.
That's what the weatherman says.
Yes, yeah. Well, Doug,
in the next few days we're supposed to cool down. So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm watching the temperatures, and it's consistently going to be, I think late next week they're talking, right around 29 to 31, 32, and temps 17. It'll slowly, gradually get that. Hopefully, with all the snow, this ice is going to be a while before it really gets really good. But we really do need like a massive, winter cold front, and I think things will really kick in the gear when it comes to ice fishing.
Part of what killed us was when we had that big cold front at the end of December, we had so much wind with it.
Yeah, right.
We get these lakes to just lock up and we don't get snow for a few days and we get that cold front, and it'll be a game changer.
Right. Well, Doug, hey, if anybody wants to, book a trip with you or, just go out and hang out with you on the ice and this winter, and where can they get a hold of you? I know you're quite busy, so you've got a few openings left for the winter. I know that if they want to book a trip with you, where do they get a hold of you? Website and all that stuff, or maybe even few, like we were just talking about muskies too. So tell us where our listeners can get a hold of you.
GuideIdeFishing.com or Facebook under Guide Ide Fishing is pretty easy, or our email guideide@gmail.com.
And you're guaranteed to hopefully not guaranteed, or hopefully you'll be guaranteed to give your clients a good time, no matter what fish you catch, because that's what you're all about.
Best I can.
Yeah,
I'll guarantee to do the best I can.
No,
them fish don't read the same books you read.
Yeah, anybody that I know, and Doug a few years now, and Doug's guaranteed a good time. So get on out there and have a good time with Doug Ide. So always fun talking to you, with you, my friend. And that's something we haven't done yet, is ice fish together. So maybe we'll have to get out there, this winter here yet.
Oh.
If you're not,
let me get in touch with you this week, Jerry. I might have something open coming pretty quick here, where I might have to do some pre-fishing on a different lake.
There you go. I'd be more than willing to help you scout it out for you.
Absolutely, brother.
All righty. Hey, have yourself a great Saturday, and always a pleasure to talk to you.
All right, bud. Be safe tomorrow.
All right, will do. All right. That is Doug Ide from Guide Ide Inland Fishing. And give Doug a call today, or check out his website at guideidefishing.com. And Doug's a great guy. Get over there to the Lake Geneva area and Walworth County Lakes, Delavan Lake, and check it out. So it's always a good time hanging out with Doug Ide. That's going to wrap our show up here this week here on the Fishing Hole. Today's show is brought to you by the Rock River Bait Box. Their knowledgeable and experienced staff will help you turn those casts into catches. Rock River Bait Box, located on Rock River Road in Fort Atkinson, right on the Rock River. They have actually a nice line of custom rods, Rock River custom rods. They've got noodle rods. They got any type of rod for customizing through Rock River custom rods, and you got to check them out. Get on over there and see what Mark can do for you. Mark can actually design a rod for you too. So he uses St. Croix blanks, and check it out. They are actually your official ice fishing headquarters. The Rock River Bait Box is the official Eskimo and Ion dealer with everything you need to know to enjoy your time on the ice. They've got Eskimo apparel like float suits, jackets, bibs, hats, gloves, portable Eskimo flip shelters in stock, and ready to go, as well as Ice Shack accessories. They are your St. Croix Elite dealer, Acme Tackle Outlet Store. They've got Old Hickory utility buildings available, and if they get safe enough ice, they're going to have some of those Old Hickory utility buildings available out on Lake Koshkonong, and you can actually rent those for the day. They've got beaver dam tip-ups and just a great assortment of live bait and tackle. Better selection than the big box stores, the Rock River Bait Box. That is going to wrap up our show this week. Coming up next week, we got my good friend Larry Smith. He's going to be on the Fishing Hole next Saturday. Always a pleasure to talk to Larry, and Larry, I'm sure he'll come up with a little a tip on how to catch more fish, especially up in the upper lakes there and up in the Lake Winnebago system. And I'm sure he's going to be helping Lance guide. And we're going to talk with Larry next week, too. So looking forward to next week's show. And, hey, what do we got coming up next? We've got news, sports, and weather next here on Iron Country.